But what's my favorite fruit?
Watermelon.
No.
What is up, guys? We're all gathered here today for me to drag the hell out of Kenny Rodriguez. I'm going to assume his name is Kenneth, but if I'm wrong, I don't give a flying monkey. We're going to be talking about Kenny Rodriguez from Love Island USA season 6 last year, and his phony racist offs, and the fact that he's also a liar, which is crazy to me because it's like I didn't think we'd be here sitting down talking about Kenny Rodriguez, but here we are. So let's go ahead and get on into it. I was watching Love Island a year ago, just like the rest of the world, and it was such a great season. We got PPG out of it. People love Rob so much. Also, can I just go ahead and just let me squeeze this in there real quickly, because a lot of people are like now saying stuff like, oh my god, Rob, this is your chance to like get in there with JaNa. If you want the best for JaNa, why would it be Rob? Like, I need people to start making sense. Rob to me seems toxic. He seems like an avoidant. Seems likable to a certain degree, but I don't get what the hype was too. Like, all the girls coming in for Rob. Is it just me? I was feeling like, why do people like men who are nonchalant? I just don't see the appeal personally, and I don't have time to be worried about whether this person likes me or not. So no, if you are a JaNa fan and you truly wish the best for her, why would you then think it's Rob? That's the question that I want to know for today, okay? But anyways, it to me is so baffling how you can spend an entire year with someone, sleeping with them, you know, meeting each other's families, going on vacations together, literally doing life with someone who you are also in group chats using racial slurs and basically being racist. That to me is the sickening part, and this is not normal behavior. This is satanic behavior. This is someone who needs to be sectioned, and I'm actually being so for real. Like, I get it, the whole world is saying, oh my god, you're a liar, you're this, you're that, you're effed up, you took a massive L, you're never gonna find a woman like JaNa again. And you know what, he knows that, and he's gonna have to live with that. I'm not sure he cares, just saying. To do this for a whole year, I can't even put up with someone I don't like for a whole hour. So what do you mean? That is such disgusting behavior, and I'm disgusted for JaNa. And I don't know her from nowhere. I feel for her. I feel so bad, because you can tell she genuinely loved that man. She genuinely loved that man. And I had no interest in Kenny until I see Kenny and JaNa together. Like, I'm not following Kenny. Let's be real, I wasn't following Kenny to begin with. So like, I know people are like, everyone will follow him, bitch. I wasn't following him to begin with. I would just see him on her page because there was a lot of content together, because she was fully locked in with him, and that was down to your doings. You made her your girlfriend. You are such a sick and twisted individual. Again, this type of behavior should not be normalized. I don't think it should be a thing where, yes, you get exposed for it, but then that's it. Like, like something needs to happen to you. Like, I don't even mean it in like a DEATH type of way. No, hell no. But like in a like section or something. Because who in their right mind puts up with someone for a whole year, but then you're on group chats allegedly using slurs, talking about black people? You don't like her for real. And in this life, I'm sorry, but you need to fear some men. If you want to be an actor, do some audition tapes, do something with your life. It's so crazy because I've been watching Beyond the Villa, and I'm not really sure if I'm enjoying it. I feel like it's kind of forced. I feel like some of the drama is quite forced, and a lot of the people on there I'm not as interested in. Like with Miguel and Leah, I like them, but I don't think I need to see any more from them. If I'm being real, I can see it on their Instagram or TikToks, and I get, and it's all controlled by them. And I think that's what works best with them. Serena and Cordell, bitch, they ain't got no drama like that. And we live for the drama. I don't want no drama, but we live for the drama. Like, Serena, Cordell, bitch, they're doing just fine. That cat situation storyline, bitch, we do not care for real. Serena, you will love that cat in about 2 episodes. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, we do not care. But yeah, whilst watching the show, I will say that when it comes to JaNa and Kenny, there were some moments where I'm like, okay. Now, was it enough for it to be red flags for me, in my humble opinion? Maybe not necessarily, but kind of. And I'll go ahead and touch upon 2 examples. The first example is the fact that they live in the same apartment complex, but not the same house. Like, they're basically like, let's say 2-3 doors away. For me, it just kind of, like, I get it. Not everybody wants to make that move, especially so quickly. With someone, people would rather wait a couple years. But knowing what we know now about Mr. Kenneth, Mr. Dominican. And I've been seeing people say stuff like, you know, fear Dominican men. Apparently Dominican men hate black women and they're the best at acting. I'm going to go ahead and start by saying this. I don't want to generalize whatsoever. Plus, I've never really engaged with a Dominican man in terms of like dating or anything like that. It just hasn't happened. So I don't know. But if you're telling me to fear Dominican men, then I guess I got to look out. But I just don't believe in generalizing. Same way people had this stereotype about like Nigerian men. I don't think everyone's cut from the same cloth. But I get, like, it is annoying when a group of people make it label the rest of everyone else, if that makes sense. But yeah, the whole apartment complex of JaNa wanting to, you know, Kenny to move in with her, this, that, and the other. Then they wanted to literally raise a child together. Not a child, sorry, a dog. He is evil. You are disgusting. Yeah, it's creepy, disgusting. I mean, like, did the family know all along? Like, if I'm JaNa, I would be livid. Like, I get it. She's got God and she's going to be just fine. And, like, she's going to be just fine. She gains it all from this experience. Like, people are going to show her even more support. They're going to stand with her. People who weren't working with her before are going to now. JaNa, to me, is going to be fine. She's very smart. She's intelligent. I don't know if you guys have seen the Keke Palmer interview that she did a couple weeks ago. She is going to be just fine. She is well-traveled. She's gained experience. She's doing very well for her age, to be completely honest with you, even before she was an influencer. So she's never lacked in that sense. I just hope that, I can only imagine her self-esteem has taken a toll, because of everything she thought was real with this guy has just been completely false. You sleeping in bed with her day in, day out, all while being in group chats, is diabolical. And I'm glad that your ass is being dragged. I'm glad that Liv is getting onto you. Every time Liv says something, like she's putting something on her Instagram story, I hear it in her accent, and that makes me laugh even more for you, because you are a loser. To literally do something like this, like, I don't think you guys understand how much of a vile human being you have to be. Like, I'm sure actors at some point would have cracked. And now people are finding videos of Miguel constantly, so not Miguel, Kenny constantly on his phone, whilst Miguel, Cordell and everyone else is having fun. He's constantly on his phone, like, scrolling. Now, I don't think that's fair to use, because he could be doing anything on his phone. But again, when all these things come out now, it's just kind of like, damn, what were you doing on your phone? Were you in them group chats calling her the N-word with the hard R? Like, why be with someone you don't like? There's plenty of people on Love Island you could have chose. You went with, let's say you went with JaNa because you knew she was popular. You knew she was constantly being saved. You were an opportunist. You are a opportunist and a clout chaser, and that to me is such scary scenes. It's such scary scenes, because now JaNa's best friend came out to say, basically, ladies and gentlemen, check your partner's phone. Type in, I hate black women. That's apparently what it was that this loser had been saying in group chats. Guys, are you not scared? Because I know I'm scared. I've got no one to be scared about, because I'm not with anyone. But, like, I am scared for the moments where I'm going to put myself out there and date, whether it's in my race or not my race. And let's just be very clear, people within your own race can do it too. There's a lot of self-hating people in the black community too. Not all, of course, but if the shoe fits, bitch, then let me know what size you wear and tie that thing up real quickly. But it is scary, I think, even more when you're dating outside your race too. It's just kind of like, damn, does this person like me for real? And even if they tell me they like me for real, because that's probably something that she had in her mind too. I'm sure she's dated outside of her race, but that's something that naturally you just feel like when meeting their family, like, are they going to like me? Are they going to be accepting of me? And from the vlogs that we see from their YouTube channel, from JaNa's YouTube channel, it's giving that the family and them got along. So is this something that they knew about too? Like, why do this? Why do this? For me, it's the being in group chats. It's the being in group chats for me. I would love to know how JaNa found out about it, because obviously they were at a David Dobrik party, even though I don't know why did they go to David. Nothing great comes from a David Dobrik party. Even David Dobrik himself unfollowed Kenny. My goodness, I would love to be a fly on the wall in that party, because it was like they were singing High School Musical, and then boom, the next day everything's gone from JaNa's page. Kenny removes everything. Honestly, this is worse than cheating. I'm gonna be so real. They're all horrible, don't get it twisted, but this is worse than cheating. You pretending to be all about someone, loving on them day in, day out. Bitch, what? You don't even like her for real? That is crazy, to literally have sex with someone you don't even like her that, and you're calling slurs and cackling and kikiing in group chats. That's wild. And it'll be even more wilder if JaNa had met Kenny's friends, which I'm sure by now she has. Or maybe these are new friends that she ain't had no clue about. That, like, if I was JaNa, I would expose the hell out of him for everything. I would do 6-part series, who the F did I marry type style. Like, I genuinely would go crazy, go stupid, haha, because you want to embarrass me, bitch. I will have the last laugh. Now, I get it. JaNa is probably going to be gracious about it, but I don't think she should. I think she should come with receipts, and I'm all here for it. And I think she actually might do that, because we know what JaNa is like. Because the thing about Kenny is he tried to make a statement after JaNa made a statement on Instagram story, but he tried to be slick with it and make it seem like, you know, he's the victim and all of it. And, you know, he basically tried to give the public a bit without giving more. Because people know that you did something wrong. So it's like, in your statement, you didn't really say anything. You're saying stuff like you wish JaNa the best. From this point onwards, everything you say is giving actor, is giving liability. You've done that to yourself. You've created this for yourself. People thought you were wholesome. People thought you were, yeah, now you go after what it is that you want. You were a lover boy. You were raised well. Oh my God, he was written by a woman. Can we stop saying that? It's actually embarrassing as well, by the way, guys. We need to stop saying, oh my God, this person was written by a woman. Can we just stop and just grow up? Yeah, cool. Kenny, you're a vile human being, but you know that. You know that. And if you didn't know that before, you were having to see thousands and thousands of people every single day tell this to you. You were a disgrace. And if your family didn't know about this, they are even more ashamed. I'm being so for real. This is worse than cheating. This is vile. You are with someone every single day, whether it's business opportunities, you guys traveling together, whatever it is. And also, Kenny is so ungrateful. JaNa put you on. Kenny, you are so ungrateful because I get it. If you don't want to be a reality star, then let's be real. Why go to Love Island? You want something out of it. Like, you want your life to change. You want to be somewhat of an influencer. You want to be bait. Let's just be very clear. And of course, he didn't know the success of his season, so I'll give him that. But still, you go there with the motive of, yeah, like finding someone, sure, but you also want something big. You want to follow in. So to now in these new episodes of Beyond the Villa, be saying stuff like you want to go back to a corporate job, Omo, just go. No one's holding your hands. Do it. But you've plastered yourself everywhere with JaNa. You've done ads, big ads with JaNa as well. If you didn't want to do it a long time ago, you would have stopped. But no, you enjoy the money, but you just don't want to do this with JaNa anymore. That's what it is. And you want to publicly break up with her because that means the whole world comes crumbling down and your whole brand is diminished. F you. That's what, like genuinely F you. And now you've got Leah in his comment section like, can you take down pictures of my man? Period. People have this concern with Leah and say that, people keep saying stuff like, Leah isn't genuine towards JaNa. Can we just shut up about that? Can we actually just shut up about that? Because what do you mean? Leah gives ride or die. Like, is there any perfect person? Absolutely not. But I don't like the way people are trying to do the JaNa versus Leah thing. Like, everyone has their own style of communicating with people. And maybe Leah and JaNa, sometimes it looks a little bit questionable. But I just feel as though, don't you think JaNa will have better discernment and will cut Leah off a long time ago and vice versa if that was the case? Like, I hate the whole trying to create a narrative type of thing. And what we see is Leah goes so hard. Leah goes so hard. One thing about Leah, she don't play when it comes to racism. Point blank, period. People keep doing the whole thing of comparing Leah to someone from this season of Love Island USA, season 7. I'm not going to mention the name because, girl, I'm tired of them fans being my comments, girl. But if you know, you know, okay? They're not the same in any way, shape, or form. They're not. Middle Eastern, yes, that's about it. Okay, moving on. Because the thing is, Leah doesn't stand for racism, and she will call something out. And she doesn't shy away from speaking out on her platform. Whether people deem her looking like a fool or whatever, she will speak up because that's what having a platform is about. Okay. Kenny, like, karma is a bitch. Whether it happens now or later on, it's a bitch. I mean, a whole year of, like, it was supposed to be your anniversary, basically same time as Leah and Miguel, so basically this week. And instead, this all comes out. I want to know how it happened. Is it, like, what? Did you go through his phone? Was he in the shower and like his phone lit up, bing, and you saw a message? I mean, also, can we talk, like, I get it, one thing to be racist, Jesus Christ, but another thing to basically be a clout chaser and only with someone for the shacoin, bitch, I couldn't do it. Even if I like money, I can't do it. Mama didn't raise me to be fake, I'll tell you that for free. She didn't. So why should I be? It's diabolical behavior, do you know that? I was reading these articles and, like, I was just, like, disgusted, thinking, like, I hope that JaNa is okay and she has good people around her and her head screwed on. She seems like she's got her head screwed on and she seems like a prayer warrior, so she's gonna be good anyways. But in this life, fearsome men, they will sweet talk you, pillow talk you, talk about marriage, kids. The flip, get out my womb. Are you dumb? Talking about marriage and kids, shut up. You can't even move into the place. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just, those type of men really do scare me, infuriate me, scare me. It's just vile. It's vile. And I don't even, like, why? Why do it? Very dangerous human being. And never would I ever have put that in the same sentence as Kenny Rodriguez. The JaNa. When it's like, she doesn't want to talk to me. I can't do an American accent right now. She doesn't want to talk to me. I know, but JaNa. Wah, boo-hoo, actor. then the Oscar goes to Kenny Rodriguez. That's the only accolade you will sweep. Well, good luck. You've got no choice now but to go back to your corporate 9 to 5, okay? You just seem very ungrateful, because I know a lot of people who'll be fighting in that position. Like, what do you mean? Like, I get it. You want to go back to an organized routine. You want to wear your suit. Okay, cool. But who's saying you can't wear a suit now? And you pretty much wear a suit every other day anyways. And let's just, like, be real. I'm not going to sit in here and say Kenny's ugly, because I see a lot of people doing that. Try and downplay the looks or whatever. But I do think he looks better with JaNa, okay? And I feel like he should be very, very, very grateful for the fact that he had gained these opportunities, because no one's going to want to work with you anymore. Your name is tarnished. Your name is now tarnished. This is what you've done. You've done this for yourself. You've lied to a woman for an entire year. Not only her, but her family and her friends. And to us as well. And for that reason alone, bitch, I don't want to see you on my timeline again. There's nothing you can say that's going to change it. You can't come out and say stuff like, you know, JaNa can be mean. Something like, none of that matters at all when you, sir, are a liability, in the words of Lord. It's just that you can't even make this ish up, is the crazy part. Who the F did she let into her home? Her bedroom? Her family home? Like, ugh. Like, I would need some time. I'm great. I'm happy with the way JaNa's going about it. Like, making her statements. But I think JaNa, if I was JaNa personally, I would literally go crazy, go stupid. And no one could tell her, don't do it, bitch. I would stand in full solidarity with her. Whether she does this approach or not, I stand with JaNa through and through. I think she seems very lovable. She doesn't deserve this whatsoever. Nobody deserves this. Nobody deserves this. Like, I just genuinely, I'm shocked. I'm not gonna lie. I was shocked when I saw that they had broken up. Yes, my man went straight to cheating. JaNa said, bitch, is worse than that. And I was like, ooh. Then I was thinking, did he have some kids on you? Is he abusive? Goodness gracious me, oof. You're in group chats talking about a woman who put you on. She's probably the reason why you're able to comfortably play for your place. She's the reason why you were on television. She's the reason why you were even liked. I can't believe it, man. I can't believe it. I feel for JaNa. JaNa, baby, I want to go ahead and round up this video by saying you will be just fine. And listen, when you decide to show up and show out with someone, oh my goodness, I hope that he treasures you and like genuinely like values you through and through. But I'm like, she's always going to have that part of her where it's like, damn, is this an act though? Like, can I even, like, you know, these things can traumatize people. It can literally traumatize people, okay? So, yeah, I'm going to leave this video here. Oh, God, a part of me wants to be messy and say, like, I literally will probably pop his tires. I don't believe in laying hands on people at all. I don't believe in doing any of that. I would probably pop his tires, maybe egg the door. But it's like, then he'll probably know it's me. Because, do you know what I mean? So it's like, he'll probably know it's JaNa, you know? I would probably, like, splatter paint. But then it's like, it's not really affecting him. It's probably affecting the landlord. What else would I do? It's just not enough. I don't know. Is it just me who feels like the public scrutiny just isn't enough? Now, I'm not saying, oh my God, I wish death upon him. And I don't think people should be leaving death threats. Please, please. That's not what I'm saying at all. But it's just like, because you kind of feel like, this ain't enough. This should be a criminal offense. Playing with someone's feelings for a whole year. I'm just happy no kids were involved. I'm happy no dog was adopted. I hope not. And I'm just, Jesus Christ. Kenny, good luck, Charlie. You're gonna love who you turn out to be. A big loser. Hang in there, baby. Alright, guys. That's pretty much it for today's video. I'd love to know your thoughts and opinions down below in the comment section. Are you as shockety shook as me? Or did you see it coming? Let me know, because people apparently saw it coming. People said that it's crazy how his heart rate was raised the most by, I think it was Kayla instead of JaNa. Sure, I think that is a big deal, especially because, oh my goodness, the way JaNa came in, definitely one of the best heart rate challenges we've ever seen. And Miguel with the fight, like, how was your heart not raced, you know? So I guess that is like an indicating factor, sure. And a lot of people said that they're just not buying it. Now you've got a lot of people saying stuff like how Alandria needs to be very wary of Nick. I feel as though You go snooping, you're gonna find something. Let's be very real. But I do feel like in a situation of Nick, I mean, I can only hope and imagine it to be different. But I guess you just never really know, to be fair. But I can only wish him the best. Now, I'm not saying, oh my God, Alandra, you need to be, you know, constantly cautious or whatever. If it's funny because it's like Nick looks at Alandra's phone. So it's like, it's the complete opposite. But I don't know, I think they'll be okay. And I just hope that everyone has great discernment. But it's like, you can have great discernment and still miss out on things. Because JaNa seems very much alert and aware. But even she was blindsided by this. Everyone was blindsided by this. So it's like, you know, he's evil. For you to come and do Beyond the Villa, you know how much shit you were getting. You know, you guys don't have no drama for real. You ain't got no real storyline. So for you to still do that and get the check, it's just vile behavior. And I just feel like Peacock need to cut it. Cut it. Cut it. Cut it. Cut it. I'm being serious. Like, cut it. Cut all ties. I don't want to see Kenny again. Like, there's nothing he can say. It's finished. Like, it genuinely is finished. It's finished. But it's just weird living in the same apartment complex as someone. Ugh. But it's like, you can't leave because you've signed it. I think that's really evil, because you had to know this secret was going to come out at some point, right? Like, I mean, I get it, you've acted for a whole year, congratulations to you stupid idiot. But it's like, at some, like, I'm just happy there's no children involved. I'm happy that, you know, his child is not in her womb and is not here. I'm just happy that's not happened. But I'm sure there was plans and there was talks, and I'm sure JaNa wants that for her future, you know. And she's a lovely woman, so I know that's going to happen for her all in due timing. But my goodness, the amount of trauma you've left on this woman, whether she wants to admit it or not, just for that alone, take this, shove it up your ass, and get gone. Anyways, guys, that's pretty much it for today's video. I'll catch you guys real soon for a brand new video. Bye.